So someone just told me you shouldn't care so much what other people think of you. And here's where I debunk that. So I get it. You know, you shouldn't care what people think of you. You should be confident in yourself. And I totally agree with that. You should be. You should be so firm in who you are that people's comments about you don't even faze you, because you're like, yeah, okay, that's cool. That's actually your internal problem coming out into my being. But here's where I disagree with that. We should care what people think of us. That's the whole point of community. And can we all just look at my dog right now? He's so concerned. I'm getting so passionate. Thor, everyone. Okay, so we should care what people think of us, because if we didn't, we wouldn't care if we needed to act more properly or treat people better. We should care what people think of us. Otherwise, killing people, treating people disrespectfully would be okay, because we don't have a built-in correcting factor in our lives, which is called people, humanity, community, society. What would stop people from murdering, raping, doing all of this crazy stuff in public if they didn't care what people thought of them? If I didn't have a thought of showing up better for the people in my life, what need would I have to strive for greater? What need would I have to try to be better in some way? For myself? That's not big enough. Whenever I'm doing things for myself, it always falls flat. I'm not happy, I'm not fulfilled, and I end up becoming very low energy. It's through others, in our striving to show up better for others, that we find fuel and passion and purpose. On the extreme opposite of that, though, is this need for what would be called codependency, this need for approval or validation in a way that's unhealthy, that we're literally altering our core, the core of who we are, in order to be accepted by somebody else. Okay, that's wrong. That shouldn't be. You're right, that shouldn't be. But wanting validation and acceptance and approval from others is actually a very healthy human dynamic. I think that's built into us biologically, because if we didn't have that, you know, back in the day, whatever day that was when they lived in the wild, you know, if you weren't accepted by that society or that culture, I mean, you risked death. You would be exiled from the community or from the tribe, and you could die. You could die in the wild without your tribe. And that's still true, even though we don't have the physical ailments, that's still true to this day. If we are not accepted by whatever tribe that looks like in our realm, we die. Maybe not physically, but we do die mentally or emotionally or spiritually. And I think it's through people that we learn the significance of something outside of ourselves. Existing for and growing for something outside of ourselves, bigger than ourselves. And it's through that built-in mechanism of us, of wanting that approval from those that we care about, that we will grow as humans and want to become better in whatever it is that we're striving for. So yes, we should care what people think of us. No, we should not change who we are destined to be in order to please somebody else. That's the difference. And that's the difference between being independent and healthily operating within society's realms, and being codependent and operating unhealthily within those structures. So I guess the main takeaway is care what people think about you, be selective about who you're caring of that opinion of you, and then know what the difference is between changing who you are and growing into more of who you are supposed to be, who you were created to be. There you go. And have a great rest of the day. I never know. You know what? I never know how to stop these things. It's like, have a great day. Bye. I guess I'll just do that. So have a great day and bye.